So last night I had a short one. I was in the backyard of my mom's old house, and the pool was still there, but it was like sideways, like perpendicular to the direction it actually ran. And I was walking along the side of the pool, and there was like one of them big exercise balls, and I wanted to practice. I wanted to try to like levitate it in the air and like keep it steady there, because I have a hard time doing that. Um, so yeah, I did basically this, like from a distance, and it lifted up, but then it immediately just like dropped and started rolling inside the pool. And a dude in the pool, he was saying that that ball is a gift for his son, but he hasn't opened it yet. I mean, it wasn't in a box, but he didn't want the son to see it yet. So yeah, I moved it back and kept trying to do that. So yeah, it was like lifting a little bit, rolling this way and that. But eventually I tried, instead of having my hand like this, I tried flipping it upside down and then lifting it like that. And that actually worked really well. It was just there floating very, very chill. So that was good. And I think I woke up pretty much immediately after that. Um, so yeah, since that one was really short, I'm gonna tell you about another short one from a while back actually. So, me and my family were gonna get in a truck to go to a restaurant, and they started leaving without me. I guess they didn't know I was in the car. Which honestly, it's not a very difficult mistake to make. I'm rather quiet, so I started flying after the truck. I still wasn't lucid, but yeah, I was flying after it, and I was trying to go faster, fly faster. So I tried like Superman posing harder and like getting a running start, like a faster running start. But none of that worked. So eventually, I realized that the problem was that I was trying physical things to control my flight. But in lucid dreams, you don't want to go physical. You want to use mental processes to get things done. So I decided to do a pretty common thing that I do, which is act like it's not hard, right? So instead of posing harder and running faster, I decided to just jump into the air without getting a running start and just casually point where I wanted to go. And I was able to fly then a little faster, like at a normal speed, because before I was going really slow. So this, yeah, got me to fly at a normal speed, but not quite as fast as I wanted to go. I still have not figured out how to get myself to fly really fast in dreams. I don't know if I ever have done that before. Like, I've flown at pretty decent speeds, but I wasn't really like thinking about the speed. But whenever I try to intentionally fly really fast, it hasn't worked. Wait, so the initial time that I was trying to fly after the truck, when I was going slowly, I, in the middle of that, kind of teleported back to the beginning of the road where I started. And I think that's when I became lucid, and that's when I started trying to go faster. No, I think I became lucid later. Yeah. So I was going faster, and I eventually became lucid. And I remembered that I didn't want to fly, so that I could keep the dream really calm and stuff. So I went back down to the ground and saw some really old looking houses around me, but that was the end of that one. So I think I've been doing apples during wake back to bed for a very decent amount of time, and haven't noticed any effect. But what I have been doing, well, what else I have been doing is I've been like setting my intention to lucid dream during my wake back to bedtime, because I feel like now that I've been doing wake back to bed and all my reality checks and all my lucid dreaming stuff, I've been doing it so for so long now. It's been like maybe 3 months almost, and so now I don't really think about it anymore. So it's a lot easier to lucid dream when you've been thinking about it during the day, especially during your wake back to bed, rather than just waking up, doing a routine without thinking about it, and going back to bed. So yeah, during my wake back to bed, I've been just thinking to myself, I want to lucid dream when I go back to sleep, and picturing myself becoming lucid. picturing it in the first person, because that's how you want to do it. And I think every time that I've tried that, it has worked. So I'm pretty happy with that. Also, what helps is switching reality checks, because like I said, if you've been doing a reality check long enough, you don't think about it anymore. So switch it to a new one, and that way every time you do it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm doing a new reality check because I want to have a lucid dream. So yeah, that works really well too, I've noticed. But I think that's all I've got. Um, haven't shaved in a minute, so I wore a polo shirt to kind of counteract the slobbishness. Those are all the words that I can think of. So see you next time.